Okay, today we are going to provide a video of class 9 physics, force and laws of motion. Here in this video we want to discuss some important points and also question answer. But before discussion, I want to suggest you, this is my humble suggestion to all the viewers, subscribe my channel SK Singh Bikramganj. Okay, next thing. Now, as you are seeing force and laws of motion. Laws of motion was given by Newton. Force. In general language it is different, but in physics you are here seeing some topics regarding physics. Force. Force is the action which changes or tends to change the state of rest or uniform motion of rigid body along a straight line. Here you should know this thing, force is a vector quantity. It means if you want to measure force, you should take a straight line, because there is needed of direction. In this case, if you are using force, it means it has direction, because this is a vector quantity. Now next thing, mathematical form. F, force denoted by F, and that is equal to mass into acceleration. We will discuss later too much regarding ma. M is mass, a is acceleration. F is force, m is mass, and a is acceleration, as you know this thing. Now next thing, first law of motion. Try to understand. Here we have to discuss Newton's law. Newton has given 3 laws. Among them, first law of motion we will discuss. According to Newton, first law is like this: a body at rest will remain at rest, and a body in motion will continue in motion in a straight line with a uniform speed, unless it is compelled by an external force to change its state of rest or of uniform motion. Okay, I am revising this thing once again, telling a body at rest will remain at rest, and a body in motion will continue in motion in a straight line with a uniform speed, unless it is compelled by an external force to change its state of rest or of uniform motion. Now next thing, inertia. Inertia word is used in Newton's first law of motion. Inertia is that property of body due to which it resists a change in its state of rest or of uniform motion. Okay, inertia is that property of a body due to which it resists a change in its state of rest or of uniform motion. Okay. Now second law of motion, it is also given by Newton. 3 laws were given by Newton. According to Newton's second law, the rate of change of momentum of a body is directly proportional to the applied force and takes place in the direction in which the force acts. I am repeating once again. The rate of change of momentum of body is directly proportional to the applied force and takes place in the direction in which the force acts. Okay. Now here, second law of motion and mathematical form. But before this, you should know about momentum. Momentum, generally it is denoted by P, and it is the product of mass and velocity. A new term you should know, momentum, that is product of mass and velocity, and it is denoted by P. You know, mass, unit of mass is kilogram, and unit of velocity meter per second. Okay. Now mathematical form. mathematical form. Let an object of mass m is moving in a straight line with an initial velocity u. Here you know this thing. While I was discussing first chapter, I have several times discussed about initial velocity and final velocity. Initial velocity is generally denoted by u. Here I have written u. It is informally accelerated to velocity v in time t by a constant force f. Okay. Initial momentum p1 is equal to mu. Okay. Now next thing, and p2 is equal to mv. P2 is equal to mv. The change in momentum, it means initial to final, it means p2 minus p1, that is proportional mv minus mu. I have already discussed p is equal to mv. mv minus mu, m common, here you are taking m common, v minus u. The rate of change of momentum, that is proportional mv minus u by t, because you are taking rate. Now next thing, applied force, F proportional m v minus u by t, F is equal to km v minus u by t, that is kma. Here you know from equation of motion, first equation of motion, v is equal to u plus at, and you can obtain a, that is v minus u by t. You know this thing. The SI unit of force is Newton, that is N. Newton, if you want to write symbol, in this case you have to write N, capital N. This is the symbol of Newton. Okay, 1 Newton. How you define? 1 Newton is that amount that produces an acceleration of 1 meter per second square in an object of mass 1 kg. Okay. Now regarding Newton's third law of motion. According to Newton's third law of motion, to every action there is an equal and opposite reaction. Action and reaction act on two different bodies, but they act simultaneously. Listen carefully. To every action there is an equal and opposite reaction. Action and reaction act on two different bodies, but they act simultaneously. Now next thing we want to discuss, here you are observing a body is colliding with another body. Its mass is m1, its initial velocity, it means here velocity is u1. Second body collide between two bodies and collide, they will collide. Here this is another body b and velocity u2. Here you are seeing, observing collision, and after collision what will you observe? Okay, you have to write all these things. u1 it means velocity of one body, velocity of other body, v1 v2 after collision. v1 is velocity after collision of first body, v2 is collision after second body. Here you should notate this thing. While if you want to write all these things, this derivative, if you want to write in the examination, you should write all these things. Here I have not written. Okay, the total linear momentum p1 m1 u1 plus m2 u2 for both bodies. As you know, acceleration, that is equal to minus f by m1, and finally a1 means v1 minus u1 by t, that is minus f by m1. m1 v1 minus m1 u1 cross multiplication minus f t0, that is first. a2 is equal to f by m2 or v2 minus u2 by t0, that is f by m2, or m2 v2 minus m2 u2, that is f t0, that is second. Adding equation first and second. Here you are observing this is equation first and this is equation second. m1 v1 minus m1 u1 plus m2 v2 minus m2 u2 is equal to 0. Finally m1 v1 plus m2 v2, that is equal to m1 u1 plus m2 u2. This is law of conservation of momentum. Okay, these things. Now next thing we want to discuss, prove total energy is conserved during falling. Okay, here I have drawn a figure. From here to here this is x, and total height A to C, that is h, and from B to C subtracting from x to h minus x, this distance is h minus x. Now at A, here what is the energy at A? Okay, here at A, potential energy, that is equal to mgh, kinetic energy half mv square, V is equal to 0, kinetic energy is equal to 0, so potential energy plus kinetic energy, that is equal to mgh at A. Now next thing at B, V square u square plus 2s, u is equal to 0, V square is equal to 2s. When you will put u is equal to 0, then you can get V square is equal to 2s. Now you know kinetic energy half mv square. What things? Kinetic energy is equal to half mv square, half m into 2s. Putting this value, v square is equal to 2s. What will you get? MAS. Here MAS, because this body is falling, so this distance you have to take. This is mgx. S means x. Now potential energy mgh minus x. What things? mgh minus x, mgh minus mgx. Total energy, it means kinetic energy plus potential energy, Now mgx plus mgh minus mgx, that is mgh. At C, potential energy is equal to 0, kinetic energy half mv square, v square is equal to u square plus 2s, v square is equal to 2s, that is 2gh. Here in this case S, you will take total height A to C in this case, because you are choosing point C. Here you are choosing point C. Now next thing, half m into 2gh. Here this 2gh you should put here, and finally mgh. Total energy, that is kinetic energy plus potential energy, mgh plus 0, because at final point potential energy is 0. So you have taken potential energy 0, that is mgh. What things are you observing? Potential energy plus kinetic energy, sum of energy, it means mechanical energy, is always same. Okay, that is mgh. Okay. Now next thing, laws of motion. I have made question answer also. Try to observe and try to understand. If action is always equal to the reaction, explain how a horse can pull a cart. Okay, a horse pushes the ground in the backward direction. According to Newton's third law of motion, a reaction force is exerted by the earth on the horse in the forward direction. As a result, they cannot move forward. Okay, try to read this thing, and I hope you are able to understand. This is simple thing. Okay, I am hoping you may read this thing, you may pause video, and you are able to write question answer. Okay, in case of any problem you may call me. My phone number is 620-664-2996. Okay, here in this question you are seeing bullet momentum. Momentum is denoted by P. The two objects of masses 100 gram and 200 gram are moving along the same line and direction with velocities of 2 meter per second and 1 meter per second respectively. They collide, and after the collision the first object moves at a velocity of 1.67 meter per second. Determine the velocity of the second object. How will you get answer of this question? You may pause video and you can understand all these things. Here also answer of this page. an object experiences a net zero external unbalanced force, is it possible for the object to be traveling with a non-zero velocity? If yes, state the condition that must be placed on the magnitude and direction of the velocity. If no, provide a reason. When a net zero external unbalanced force is applied on the body, it is possible for the object to be traveling with a non-zero velocity. In fact, once an object comes into motion and there is a condition in which its motion is unopposed by an external force, the object will continue to remain in motion. Okay, interesting thing. When a carpet is beaten with a stick, dust comes out of it. Explain. What are the reasons? You may pause the video and you can understand. Why is it advised to tie and luggage kept on the roof of a bus with a rope? Okay, here I have written answer. Try to pause and try to write answer. A batsman hit a cricket ball which then rolls on a level ground. After covering a short distance, the ball comes to rest. The ball slows to a stop because there is a force on the ball opposing the motion. If you are knowing all things, then you are able to solve numericals. Here also I hope you may pause video and you are able to understand all the things. See carefully and I hope you may solve all question answer. Also answer of this question. Pause the video and you are able to write and understand all these things. Okay. Using a horizontal force of 200 Newton, we intend to move a wooden cabinet across a floor at constant velocity. What is the frictional force that will be exerted on the cabinet? The force of friction exerted on the cabinet will be equal to the force applied, which is 200 Newton. Okay. If you read one time, you can understand. There is no problem. Now next thing, also there is continued answer of this question. Pause the video and you are able to write answer of all questions. A bullet of mass 10 kg traveling horizontally with a velocity of 150 meters per second strikes a stationary wooden block. Here also another question. Try to pause the video and try to write all question answers. In case of any difficulty, you may call me. I have already told you our phone number. This is a big question, but if you read one time you can understand. There is no problem. I hope you may read all these things. This is last question but not least. I have to make several videos. I have made already 165 videos. but all these videos are of English medium students. Okay, anyone who is studying in English medium, this video is suitable for them. Okay, one thing I want to suggest you, this is my humble suggestion. If you want to watch upcoming videos, subscribe my channel SK Singh Bikramganj so that you can get new video. I have already made different videos. Okay, you may watch. This video is of class 9 physics and chapter is force and laws of motion. As you know this thing, laws of motion, there are 3 laws of motion and all these laws are given by Newton. Okay, thank you.